Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hope you're doing really well. Welcome to Slade Green Heavy Anti-Aircraft Battery. As always, I'll see you on the other side. Take care for now. Laters.
Slade's Green Heavy Anti-Aircraft Battery is an incredibly well-preserved site, and although first mentioned in 1940 when it became operational, its layout indicates that it was of late 1930s origin as a potential prototype artillery site. Due to its proximity to the River Thames, it would play a vital role in the early stages of any attack on London from the east, with its role to engage high-flying enemy bombers. The site contains 4 gun emplacements for 4.5-inch guns in a northwest to southeast arc. A command post in the centre, 2 Type 24 pillboxes at either end, an air raid shelter, and a Bofors light anti-aircraft gun emplacement as a later addition during the war. The site is now Grade 2 listed and provides an amazing time capsule for generations to come.
Right, hello. So we're walking across the marsh, so there's probably going to be a nice lot of wind for you. That should be fun, shouldn't it? I've had the most epic hay fever in the world today, and I am majorly struggling. And I was even debating actually to not film this today because I was sort of like, I had nose, eyes, everything was running. So bad, the hay fever today. And before anybody sort of says, can you take pills? Unfortunately, because I have a certain condition, I can't take antihistamine or anything, so I have to suffer through it, which is a pain in the butt. But here we are, we're in one of the batteries. I mean, as I've probably mentioned before, the condition's amazing really. And even though some of it's probably overgrown, I don't mind that, but here we are anyway. Do-do-do. So let's take a look. So as you can see, the ammo stores for the guns, hinges are still there. The doors, however, have gone. But again, in fantastic condition considering. So there we go. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So what I think we should do is film these, the actual gun batteries, and then work our way into the command post. I'll try not to edit too much of this, except if I do start sort of literally getting weepy eyes and everything else, it's not because I'm emotional, it's because literally I'm dying of hay fever. Oh God, kill me. If you suffer from hay fever, you know exactly what it's like. especially now that my doctor's told me I can't take anything for it because it makes my condition worse. That's a story for another day, maybe. I don't want to talk to you about my medical history. I'm just not well. Oh, poor me. And yet I'm doing something I love. Oh. Here we go. Let's see. Wow. I mean, what a day for it, to be honest. I'm not going to moan. It's gorgeous today. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Here's number 4. I think this one's seen better days. I guess I could probably go on about, like, you know, this, and obviously after the history lesson that you've just watched about this place, I could sort of just keep going on in detail. But to be fair, I think there's been a lot of videos that I've done on anti-aircraft batteries, and I think once you've seen one, you kind of get, all I'm basically saying to you is just encouraging you to check out some previous videos, because it just gives you an excuse to sort of see how geeky I can get. But yeah, look, this is nice because on this one you can still see where the gun would have stood. You can see you see where they would have been placed down onto, which is nice actually, because I don't think in the other ones we actually saw that. So this is quite nice, this one. And the fact that you can see they've sort of cleared the area really well around here, which is fantastic, to be honest. So let's go. So that's the 4 AA gun batteries done. Let's go over to the pillbox. There we go. It's seen better days, but it definitely gives you a good vibe of this place. Just going round, going round, going round. Yeah, we're probably better going, shouldn't we, really? Yeah, okay. So it's official, my nightmare has just happened. I just crawled through and was greeted with a spider's web right in my face. It's literally that Indiana Jones moment again. Oh, God. Yay. Tick off for today, Dan, he said. Things that you'll probably encounter: horse carcass, tick. Spider's webs, tick. Fly tipping, tick. Crawling into a pillbox, tick. Ending up near Dartford and Crayford, not what I planned, but tick. Oh, getting hay fever, massive tick. Cool. Oh man, I'm gonna have to cheer up. So this is the Pillbox anyway, everybody, and trust me, I'm in a good mood. I just feel like, you know, I woke up, wasn't expecting this hay fever to kick me plain in the, you know, crotch area. By the way, that's not a symptom of hay fever, but I'm just letting you know. And look, there we go, some graffiti, everybody. Sammy something was here. Great. Amazing in 2011 that they still use the word ear, E-R-E. I thought they were saying like when I grew up, even from my parents' age, we used to say Sammy was ear. Yeah, well, yeah. They've gone for a classic twist on the graffiti. They've gone for retro. So you can see that, regardless, is that I mean, it's a great pillbox for what it was designed for. It's got a lot of space in here, actually, believe it or not. There's some main supporting wall in the middle. It's actually quite, although covered in spiders' webs. Hello, friend. I've learned with spiders just to be their friend now. No point slagging them off, you know. But yeah, sorry, the pillbox. So yeah, perfect location. Had to be done because of how exposed that is, and I will actually talk about that when we go outside. So hold fire. It's got to be the worst day today. So yeah, we're heading back over now, as you can see, and we're going to go into the command post. So my rule of thumb normally is on things like this: go outside and then work your way in like a spider. I see they are good for something. So yeah, let's go to the command post then. Come on. So here's the command post, and as you can tell, it's pretty overgrown, and it's still fresh with horse poop, which is good. Oh, the flies are everywhere. This is great. Right. Let's keep going round, come on. Oh, I'm so sorry for the amount of times that I've been sniffing. I really am. It's actually silly, isn't it, really? But there you go, I'm so sorry. Oh. Now I'm getting conscious that I know I'm sniffing. Oh, it's so overgrown. Wow. That's literally the most amount of ammunition I've ever seen in my life. Wow, that's quite a load, isn't it? Someone got a bit trigger happy in here. Never gets any easier this. Yeah, and there's the flood. The area we cannot go into. Can we? No, we definitely can't. That is fucking disgusting. It's a shame really, because the rest of the site's fairly clean. I'd say clean. It's fairly okay. And then you come here and you're just like, oh, it's flooded, and it's just, mind you, we're on marshland, so you know, you get what you're given. Yeah, look at that. Let's try and get in. Oh, that's a nice little find. Look at that up there. Do you know what? Even if I had waders on, there ain't no way I'm getting in this. Disgusting. You'd have to like sterilise your waders afterwards. Well, just burn them. What a shame. Because really, it would have been nice to sort of properly map it out. Really, you know, the plotting room and everything else. Such a shame. Come on. More shotgun shells. Come on, dead body. One day I'm going to find one. And I ain't going to be happy about it. Smell is just unbelievable in here. The amount of shotgun shells. It is just it's just not good. Ugh. Such a shame. Honestly, such a shame about this place. That it's so close to being really great. And then you just see all these shotgun shells. You see literally I mean, that's deep down there. It's crazy, really. But at least you get a good view up here of... At least you get a good view of the actual battery itself. And you get to see how the structure would have been. So, Finger of Doom, first gun battery with Pillbox behind for protection, mixed up with the air raid shelter, mixed up with number 2, the defence. So that, number 3, you can see actually all this stuff that would have been, I'm assuming that would have been part of the plotting room. because it goes round. And then number 4, gun battery with pillbox. Yeah. So yeah, look, this is inside. It's just not great, is it? It really isn't great. Let's try and stretch you out a little bit. Ooh, look at that. So that, I'm assuming, I can't even see that, but is that a chimney? That makes sense. Try and get round. Oh. Oh. Yeah. It's just disgusting. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, so what I want to try and do is talk to you about the context of this place, really, because I think it's quite important to understand that. So in Slade Green, which is obviously between Dartford and Crayford, what you need to understand is this is on flat marshland. So actually, as a heavy anti-aircraft battery, it's a perfect location because you get an amazing view of the sky. There's no obstructions because you're not in a forest, you're not in any form of tree line, but that also means that you're exposed as well at the same time. In context of this location itself, however, it's right by the Thames. And as we know, German bombers would use the Thames as a guideline to aim into going into London. So where this is was one of probably the last ring of network of battery defence works before you'd actually officially be into London. So then you'd be sort of aiming towards Shooters Hill, etc, etc. And so that would probably, you know, and it would just sort of keep going like that. So it's quite interesting to sort of know that debate this one, whether you want to sort of debate it, whether it is truly in Kent or truly on the outskirts of London. But for me, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to this side of the river, going in towards London, this is potentially one of the last major sites that you'll find before the Germans actually came round. And the fact that it's still here and is a legacy and a reminder, it's a fantastic testament to that. And I think regardless of its part in the war, the point is it is here to remind us. And I hope that in the future, like that this place does have sort of some form of legacy again. I've mentioned that word legacy before, and what I mean by that is it doesn't get sort of trounced by housing development and everything else like that. I appreciate it's a human species, we have to move on and we have to develop and everything else, but for me personally, places like this are rare to come by. As you probably know, one of my first major videos was in Cobham, doing exactly the same type of site that was there. And it's just, it really encompasses what history is about, you know, especially in World War II, of how significant something like this is. And the point is, we can come to these locations and we can check them out. We can be like, well, I did that. But to actually put yourself in that, to actually look around you and go, well, actually, this was really a significant site. And that's not to diminish, by the way, from any other site, heavy anti-aircraft battery that is around. But it's the fact that you know that if you're living here, around this area, this was such an important site because it had to take down German bombers. Because if it didn't take them down now, its next target would be London. And that's a scary prospect, and we know what happened because of the Blitz and everything else. So just to put that in context, and the men who were working here, more importantly, or fighting, the soldiers, to try and literally risk their lives shooting down these planes, knowing that they were literally in exposed land, it's just an incredible sort of testament to the human spirit and how much literally they were putting themselves on the line for this. So, you know, I just wanted people to maybe think about that for a little bit and just obviously understand the context of something like this. So yeah, Slade green. What an interesting heavy anti-aircraft battery this is. So yeah, let's carry on. So this would have been the emplacement for the Bofors LAA gun, which is light anti-aircraft gun, and it would have probably sat in the middle of this with the mound around it. Great little sort of bit of history, even though I wasn't 100% sure that I wanted to sort of film it, just because really it's just a series of mounds with some reinforced brickwork in it. But yeah, still did it though. I'm in the air raid shelter and there's a dead horse carcass here, so that's fun, and it stinks of, you know, pee. And I'm sure there's probably a dead body in here as well. But yeah, this is the air raid shelter. There's the horse carcass. Isn't that lovely? Tick that off of things that, you know, I never want to see in my life. More bones. Oh, Jesus. Let's keep going. So this would have been the entrance. As you can see, the diamond. Oh. Hang on a minute. Not really a fan of the smell of, you know, horse carcass, but there you go. So let's go through. Look at that. They've even tried to burn it. Oh, this is so much fun in this one. Look at the size of those spider webs as well. Oh, Slade green. God. Oh, horsehair. Wire tipping. Shoot. Drawers. Sofa. No. God. At least there's no flies, and that's probably because the fat old spiders are probably eating them all. Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry. This absolutely stinks. God. No, I do not want to get caught in that, thank you very much. Okay. So quite an interesting air raid shelter. Yeah. So should we walk round one more time? Let's walk round one more time then. So let's walk you around, because everybody craves these moments. Yep, so entrance to the shelter. Christ, it's so badly. It so smells, and trust me, this t-shirt isn't doing me any favours, although I've sprayed some men's cologne on. That's right. So I'm just literally getting high off my own scent. Let's keep going then. Oh. Yeah, that was a rib cage. Nice when your shoes get tangled up in a horse's dead carcass. Fun for all the kids. I mean, technically it's a museum piece, isn't it? God. But hey, at least we've got a foam mattress. 3 mattresses. However, this one is a foam mattress, and that makes all the difference. In a air raid shelter in Dartford or Crayford. God, debate that for yourselves. Right. God. And then this is the worst one, isn't it? So why am I doing this twice? Genuinely don't know. Oh God. I just what's his hair, Christ. It's like a scene out of Indiana Jones, except hey everyone, want to see a horse's carcass? There you go. There's its teeth. Okay. That's the air raid shelter. Tick it off the list. Okay, still got to do some external stuff, so yes! Alright. So not happy about this one today. Catch you in a minute. Okay, and just for the sake of continuity, yes, this is the second pillbox, because wouldn't be an explorer if I didn't go in it. So here we go. As you can see, ta-da! Covered in spider's webs, fairly clean though. Yes, and I had to again crawl through that, but the spider's webs were, however, on the opposite side. So I think I got away with it. But yeah, this is the other pillbox, and we're done. Da 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 da! Woo! There we go. Whew. Let's get the hell out of here. So here I am standing on top of the pillbox. If you don't believe me, check it out. Such a rebel. Look at that. All that fly tipping is a disgrace. So, any more words of Phoenix history? Because history matters, and I will see y'all very soon. Goodbye for now. Take care, everybody. Bye.